Chief Meteorologist Scott Paget, not a huge day for us, but our friends to the north are starting to deal with what could be a very long night.
Yeah, they've already seen a number of tornado warnings, some tornadoes already touching down. So that's the biggest threat is off to the north. I know a lot of you have been asking, what about here in North Texas? And we do have some storms overnight, but this tornado outbreak is going to be mainly off towards the north. This is near Crescent, Oklahoma right now from one of our affiliates up there. As you can see, live picture on the ground as they are continuing to track these storms and make sure that everyone remains safe. A little bit earlier, we did see from one of the choppers a couple of tornadoes touching down. This is one. It's a zoomed in view right there, but you can see on the ground that condensation kind of coming up. And then as we widen out the view, two different tornadoes touching down. And they were briefly on the ground. No really damage from this open farmland. And then they lifted back up relatively quickly. But this is just a sign of the atmosphere. Very unstable to the north. And looking at the radar right now, just this line of storms continuing. They're all traveling their way from the southwest to the northeast and supercell storms forming. Right now, as we zoom our way down to one of our storm chasers, Jason McLaughlin, right now dealing with a tornado-warned storm, and it's continuing to make its way off to the east into the northeast in Oklahoma. Here in North Texas, not a whole lot happening, but look out to near Lubbock, all the way down to Midland, the dry line in place, and that's where the storms continue to fire. So there is a tornado watch just off to our north until 1 o'clock. Interesting note is that the National Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center saying a particularly dangerous situation with this watch. Second time ever in history that being reported with the watch itself. So a very dangerous situation going on to the north in Oklahoma. Here in North Texas, a mix of sun and clouds greeting you. You look at the visible satellite. It's a humid day today. So the moisture content is there. And as we take a look, there's that line that will continue to make its way east, northeast. And as we go into the morning hours, that south end of the line will start to move its way to North Texas, but really weaken. We will hear some rumbles of thunder. We'll see some gusty winds and also some driving rain for the morning commute as that pushes its way through the Metroplex. And then as we go into the afternoon hours, late morning hours into the afternoon, making its way out of North Texas and the sunshine returning. So off to the north, that's where the biggest threat is of the severe weather. But we do have that slight risk of severe storms for that line overnight tonight into the early morning hours. 86 degrees the current temperature with our winds at the south-southeast at 24 miles per hour. I do want to point out that we do have a wind advisory in effect until 1 o'clock for south winds at 20 to 30, gusting up to 40 miles per hour. So your rain chance at 70% showing up on the 7-day forecast is for the early morning hours, and then we dry out, and man, do we warm up as high pressure builds in. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday near 90 degrees, and even into the weekend, going into a holiday weekend, looking pretty great as we all open up the pools unofficially to officially. We'll see temperatures near 90 and partly cloudy skies on the way.
There's like 3 90s on the board.
Yeah.
Can we have a moment here, Scott?
We're close.
I was going to say thanks, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take it back.